Hi and Assalamualaikum to my lecturer Dr. Hazlin Anita and Dr. David Neo and my fellow friends. My name is Shazwani binti Ahmad Rozi and I am from CAFF 236 degree in Arts Management. So for today's presentation, my presentation is about my favorite form of arts, Kain cindai. Have you ever heard about beautiful fabric called Kain cindai, limar or patola? Do you know that Kain cindai was originated from Patan, Gujarat, India and widely called as patola in India and the textile industry around the world. From my point of view, Kain cindai is my favorite art because I love to appreciate the beauty and undiscovered mystery of Kain cindai that considered as pure and auspicious until today. The history itself, which proved that King Kumarapala, king from India, use the fabric on the daily basis, which represent the fabric quality and identity of the fabric. The king Kumarapala encouraged his people to make patola and managed to initiate around 700 weavers on that time. Based on research, King Kumarapala used the fabric to the temple every morning as he believed that the fabric was symbolized of purity. In ancient India, civilization maintained their economy by manufacturing textile, cotton, metal, jewelries and other items, and export largely from India to Tanah Melayu and other countries, especially the Southeast Asian and Europe. Besides, Kain cindai was made by high quality silk and the process took around 6 to 12 months from the pre-loom until the post-loom process. So, if you're wondering why the price is so high and only upper class or royals can afford, this is why. Based on my research and observation, in Malaysia, Kain cindai, also known as Kain limar, not only in Malaysia, Kain cindai also being used widely around Nusantara. Instead of that, Kain cindai can be found based on their purpose or usage. During Cik Siti Wang Kembang ruling period in Kelantan, she used kain limar or kain cindai on daily basis for such as for kain kembang to wrap around her waist. Kain cindai also being used as martial arts instrument for pencak silat in order to protect themselves. The fabric being used as medication remedies as it was made from traditional herbs. The double knot technique that have been used to produce the Kain cindai ensure that the fabric strong enough to protect the keeper from danger, which including stab damage. That is one of the reason why Kain cindai is constituted as art. Former director of Malay Museum UPM Fauzi Abdul Latif state that Kain cindai or Kain limar also related to mystical elements that make it more powerful and versatile. Kain cindai also is believed was made from special fiber such as pineapple fiber. So, what types of Kain cindai that can be easily found in Malaysia? Two types of Kain cindai commonly used in Kelantan, Terengganu and Patani, which are cindai jantan and cindai betina. Cindai betina is longer than cindai jantan, which is more than 5 meters and have bigger width and can to be identified through the floral motif and rough texture of the weaving. Royals and upper class usually wear kain cindai betina. Cindai jantan have smaller size instead of kain cindai betina. Other version of kain cindai that can be found in Nusantara are kain cindai bunian and kain cindai hitam that usually being used as black magic. Basically, Kain cindai represent our culture and identity in Malaysia, which are famous with the textile weaving such as songket and limar. The textile industry are trying to their best to sustain the production of songket and limar in order to preserve the cultural heritage in Malaysia. In my opinion, it is my responsibility as Malaysian to love, support, discover and help to spread awareness about the existence and avoid extinction of this valuable treasure. Kain cindai constitute as art as the making process of kain cindai, which are complex and took long period of time, and is a proof that only professionals and experienced weavers can do it successfully. Art elements such as type of flower, type of leaf, design elements, expression is the main character of Malay wood carving and also applied to kain cindai. Floral motifs were categorized into three types: kelopak dewa, kelopak maya, kelopak hidup. Motifs such as bunga renek, bunga pecah lapan also famous in Malaysia. In this globalization era, our tradition is facing pre-extinction, especially during this pandemic COVID-19, which block event organizer or responsible organization to organize physical arts and heritage events that used to give awareness for younger generation and also older generation. Instead of that, it is not easy to sustain magnificent cindai weaving in Malaysia because the increasing number of other fabrics which are much cheaper, easy to market in Malaysia, as the lower income people can afford to buy it. Kain limar need to be preserved because it keeps our personal and society identity. We ourselves, our society need to start overcome these issues that surrounding kain cindai. Responsible organization should play their role in order to overcome issues such as pre-extinction, lack of awareness, and pricing issue. The significance of intangible cultural legacy is not in the cultural manifestation itself, but the wealth, information, and skill passed down to the next generation. That's all for my presentation today. Thank you.